Welcome, everyone. On behalf of the class of 2018, we would like to thank you for coming out and supporting us as we mark the end of our time with each other and our beloved Jacksonville High School. Please stand and join us in prayer, followed by the pledges and the national anthem. Dear Lord, we want to thank you for holding our hands as we made our way through these stressful 4 years of high school. We may not realize it, but you were with us from every time that we wanted to give up and every time we cried, to every time we celebrated and every time we smiled. The time that we have spent together will leave a long-lasting mark on our lives, even though we may not want to admit it. We will miss these familiar faces. We will miss the lack of responsibility, and we will miss not being in debt. We will miss the teachers and staff members who have pushed us to get to the place we are now. As we wave goodbye to our high school career, I pray that we keep you in our hearts. I pray that we continue to praise your name even when it seems that no one else is. I hope that as we walk this stage today, we know that none of this was possible without your love and grace. I pray that you carry us into the next chapter of our lives with the same love and grace and help us succeed in anything that we put our minds to. When the stress of the real world gets to us, I pray that you are who we turn to. Help our class reach everything that you know is in our grasp. In Jesus' name, we pray. Amen. Now please join us in the pledges. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Now please welcome Miss Madeline Murphy as she sings the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
You may be seated. Good evening, and welcome to the graduation and commencement for the Jacksonville High School class of 2018. I am Todd Travis, President of the School Board. I would like to introduce the other individuals with me on the stage tonight. Please stand as I call your name. Vice President Jeff Horton, Secretary Blaine Verhelli, Board Member Randy McCowan, Board Member Micah Hoffpower, Board Member Michael Traylor, Board Member Dean Dublin, Superintendent Dr. Chad Kelly, Associate Superintendent for Personnel and Operations Brad Stewart, Associate Superintendent of Curriculum and Instruction Lisa Cox, Associate Superintendent for Finance Lindy Finley, High School Principal Karen Kabara, High School Assistant Principal Tony Treadwell, Valedictorian Mallory Jenkins, Salutatorian Danielle Marquez, and Student Body President Mia Tatum. At this time, I would like to recognize all the teachers and staff of Jacksonville High School. Please stand and remain standing. Now I'd like all teachers and staff members of any Jacksonville school to stand and remain standing. On behalf of the school board and parents, we thank you for all you have done to make this day possible for our graduates. You have been an important and influential part of their lives. Thank you. You may be seated. Graduates, you've made it. You have earned your diploma and finished your time in Jacksonville schools. Jacksonville schools have given you the foundation for success. So what is success? Is it fame? Is it fortune? What does success mean to you? Michael Jordan is one of the greatest basketball players of all time. Even with all of his success, he had many failures. He missed more than 9,000 shots, lost almost 300 games. 26 times he was trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. But he had the drive to keep pushing toward his goal of being a champion. Do you have that drive too? I think you do. As I have watched many of you participate in athletics, band, choir, theater arts, or like my daughter Juliana, in Charmers. Continue to set goals and work hard to achieve them. In closing, here's a poem by Ralph Waldo Emerson on the meaning of living a successful life. What is success? To laugh often and much, to win the respect of intelligent people and the affection of children, to earn the appreciation of honest critics and endure the betrayal of false friends, to appreciate beauty, to find the best in others, to leave the world a bit better, whether by a healthy child, a garden patch, or a redeemed social condition. To know even one life is breathed easier because you have lived. This is to have succeeded. Good luck as you enter the next chapter in your life. And once an Indian, always an Indian. Congratulations. Now it is my privilege to introduce your JHS 2018 valedictorian, Mallory Jenkins.
Well, although my friends are convinced I've had this speech written for 4 months now, I'd just like to say that's definitely not true. I've had it written for about 4 years now. JISD faculty and staff, teachers, administration, family, friends, and community members, I welcome you tonight to our celebration. And to the Jacksonville High School class of 2018, congratulations. Now, while I would love to stand up here and offer words of wisdom with that smug satisfaction that comes with being valedictorian, I can in good conscience do so. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm slapping valedictorian on every single resume I ever fill out from now on. But to stand up here and to say that I'm smarter than all of you is simply not true. Each of us have worked extremely hard to be where we are right now. In the words of famous poet and philosopher Drake, we started from the bottom, now we're here. Nevertheless, we couldn't have done it alone. So graduates, if you would, really quickly, turn around, look back into this big crowd, and try to find the familiar faces that helped you get here today, whether that be family, friends, teachers, whoever. Now I ask that you give them a big round of applause for their support. In honor of my own parents, Charlie and Wendy, I say thank you. I'm convinced that no degree could ever make me wiser than you two. I thank you for loving God, loving each other, and loving me. This tonight is for you. Miss Rachel Robinson, here's the shout out you requested. You're another reason I'm where I'm at today, and I thank you for being a second mama to me for the past 5 years. I love you always. Lastly, I have such a big cheer section here tonight, so I would like to say a huge thank you to all of my friends and family that made an effort to be here. I love you. All right, now I'm sure you expect me to throw out a bunch of cliche remarks like, we made it, and those who really know me might even expect me to shed a few tears because, let's face it, unlike Sam Smith, I'm not too good at goodbyes. Actually, when I Googled good valedictorian addresses, I discovered that the majority of them all said the same exact thing. Chase your dreams and reach for the stars. But instead of pumping you full of overused quotes and typical farewell phrases, I hope to instead be real with you for the next few minutes and possibly even challenge you. High school can be rough. Honestly, for me, a lot of times high school felt like looking both ways before you cross the street and then getting hit by an airplane. I mean, let's be real. How many of us actually need to know how many insect families there are or what the first derivative of 6x cubed is? Which, in case you were wondering, it's 939 families and 18x squared. So tonight does mark an ending. Graduating means no more Friday night lights. It means no more hallway pep rallies. It means no more high school performances, no more listening to Mr. Peacock tell you to tuck your shirt in, no more crying yourself to sleep after one of Miss Goen's tests. So this is indeed an ending, yet it's also a beginning. Actually, it's the beginning of the rest of your entire life, which kind of seems like a pretty long time, right? Right now, we feel as though we'll live forever, and we should feel that way because we're graduating. But what makes life valuable is the fact that it doesn't go on forever. What makes life precious is the truth that it ends. My boy James said it this way in James 4:14. Why do you know not what will happen tomorrow? What is your life? You are but a mist that appears for a little while and then vanishes. You are but a mist. So this is your life. That's it. Don't blink, right? And for those of you who exercise daily, drink only water, and grow your own food, I'll help you out. Here's your life. Your life is but a mist, so what are you going to do with it? I challenge you to make today the start of one wonderful adventure. Don't let your mist settle with regret. Live intentionally. Be present. Laugh out loud. Take way too many pictures. Call your grandma. Get that degree. Rock that career. Travel to that place you've always wanted to go. Dare to love someone with all that you have. Run full speed ahead at what makes you happy. And go live your life one wonderful adventure. Today, we place such a heavy emphasis on youth and wealth and power, and we're so consumed with grasping these things that we often live our entire lives without ever truly living at all. If your life is but a mist, you have no time to waste any of it. You are meant to live your life one wonderful adventure. And how do I know this? My most favorite book is about a man who is easily the greatest adventurer to ever walk the earth. Knowing that his life was but a mist, this rad carpenter with his original man bun and his first edition Chacos spent his entire life going on crazy voyages, standing up for what he believed in, shattering society's ideas of what was cool and acceptable, and boldly loving everyone he encountered. Better yet, he left us a book full of adventures to guide our own lives. If you want to see the life of a true adventurer, friends, look to Jesus. I've been asked a lot lately what my key to success is, and the truth is, I have no secret key. The only key I have is prayer, and that key is no secret. In a world this big and this crazy, it's pretty much impossible to live your life as one wonderful adventure without some kind of secret weapon. And for me, that weapon is prayer. It's the only thing that is proven to be undefeated for me. Danielle and I actually had a system to where we never took a single test without praying first. I mean, I don't really know for sure, but it seemed to work out pretty great for us. So, graduates, tonight I urge you, instead of hatred, choose love. Instead of judgment, embrace acceptance. Instead of fear, step boldly in faith. Instead of shame, rejoice in imperfection. And instead of normalcy, seek wonderful adventure. I'm forever thankful to have been a part of the Jacksonville High School class of 2018. Graduates, may God bless you in all of your endeavors. Always remember where you came from, but may you never, ever forget where you're going. Embrace this extravagant life for all that it has to offer, because your life is but a mist. So go out and make it one wonderful adventure. Thanks, and gig 'em. It is now my honor to introduce the salutatorian, Danielle Miquez.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed teachers and faculty, and Mr. Nelson, and family, and most importantly, Jacksonville High School's graduating class of 2018. Thank you all for being in attendance for this momentous occasion in our lives. Before I continue further, I would like to say thank you to Hannah, Gabby, Mason, and Saul for being the most accepting group of people I've ever met, and to Saeed for making me laugh when I least expect it. I'd also like to say thank you to my grandparents for supporting all of my endeavors, whether they be in Texas, California, or the Philippines. I have to say thank you to my brother Elijah for teaching me patience by continually testing it day after day, and my little sister Isabel for all the sleepovers, late night conversations, and for overall being the most fun and hilarious best friend I could ever have. Thank you to my father who has shown me through example the essence of hard work and familial love, and thank you to my mother for being the most selfless, resilient, and loving person I have ever had the privilege of knowing. And all glory to God for all of my successes this far. I want to share 4 important lessons I've learned through my 4 years of high school. Freshman year. Freshman year was initially my happy-go-lucky year. I was afraid, of course. It was my freshman year, and I wanted to prove that I was more mature than every other freshman. But of course, the upperclassmen hated us, especially the sophomores, which didn't make sense to me because they were freshmen just a few months before. Anyways, freshman year took off without a hitch. I kept my A's in my classes, I was learning new techniques on my clarinet, and life was good. It wasn't until the last 6 weeks of freshman year that it began to go downhill. You see, Mrs. Goen's bug project was due within 5 weeks, and I hadn't started. Frantically, I searched for bugs everywhere, and I was stressed out. With 1 week left before the project was due, I had vowed to myself that I would look for bugs every day after school. Then a tornado came, and it seemed like all the bugs went into hibernation. My mom told me not to worry because she ordered bugs online. Okay. Great, thanks, Ma. The only problem was they were from Peru. My mom thought it would be worth extra points to order bugs from the southern continent. Because of my procrastination, I ended up with a low C on the project, which was great because it was better than expected. The most important lesson I learned that year was to never take Mrs. Goen's class ever again. Sophomore year. Sophomore year was the year we felt our first ounce of power and superiority. Suddenly, I hated all of the freshmen, despite being one just a few months before. I ended up taking Miss Goen's AP biology class. It wasn't what I thought it would be. It was way worse. But thanks to Mrs. Goen, I passed the AP exam. Anyways, this was the year that I got to go home to the Philippines for Christmas break and see my family for the first time in 4 years. For those who don't know, it takes roughly 22 hours to fly several connecting flights to the Philippines. On the last leg of our journey, our flight was canceled and moved to several days after. As a solution, my dad booked a taxi to drive us 4 hours to the coast of the island to take a boat to Dumaguete. 4 hours stuck in a 5-seater car with 6 people with no air conditioning has taught me to just wait for the next flight. Junior year. At the end of my junior year, I participated in an internship at UT Health Northeast working in biomedical research. With 20 other people, I felt inadequate next to a few private school students and college students. I kept telling myself to make it through the month that I would look good on my college apps. For 40 hours a week, I would either spend my days in the lab pretending to know what I was doing, or job shadowing a doctor pretending to know what they were talking about. Good thing I was paired with a girl from All Saints who looked down on the public school education system and took pity on my inability to separate proteins from blood. By the end of the month, I felt drained and exhausted. To celebrate, my friend and I decided to go to Chick-fil-A on our last day. We got in a wreck. That day, I learned to never ride with someone who keeps a device that alerts them when there's police nearby on their dash. Senior year. The year all the upperclassmen before you had assured was your easiest year. False. To put this in perspective, I am currently writing this speech at 2:28 in the morning the day it's due. Sorry, Ms. Lofton. This is senior year. For months, weeks have been dedicated to college apps, scholarship apps, and just trying to graduate. Senior year is the time we pretend to know what's going on in our classes while simultaneously considering the harm of just taking an L in the last 9 weeks. The week after GPA locked and ranks were finalized, Ms. Lofton came to my second period economics class and showed us a 7-page list of failures. These last few weeks have reacquainted me with the beauty of test retakes. Reflecting back on my high school career, I can't help but be grateful for the memories and lessons instilled into me. Freshman year taught me that there's always going to be a chance of a storm to interfere with your plans. Try as you might to surpass it, there's just a few tornadoes that will hinder your path. And it's okay. It's meant to help you grow. In this instance, it taught me to never procrastinate a year's worth of work compacted into 5 weeks. The literal tornado showed me the importance of preparing for the worst and hoping for the best. Sophomore year allowed me to understand the significance of family. I'm fortunate to see my cousins every few years, but sometimes 2 out of 150 or so weeks isn't enough. Seeing them for the first time in a few years allowed me to reflect on how family will always be a constant. Although the car ride was cramped, the body heat was unbearable, and the air was stiff, I would do it all again if it meant I could have just one more day with them. Junior year gave me a glimpse into the real world. The 40-hour weeks of a full-time job at a hospital was not easy, and all I did was observe and squeeze a liquid from one glass to another. But most importantly, it taught me not to take these last few years for granted. It showed me how much it sucked to grow up, and taught me that now is the moment. Lastly, senior year has allowed me to cherish my last few moments at Jacksonville High School. It's brought to my attention that Silas Marner will be the last novel I'll ever have to complain about reading in Miss Mauser's class. It's the last time Mr. Nelson will randomly give us fist bumps and try to recruit us to join LARP. It's reminded me that this is the last year I'll ever be able to compete in any UIL state competition, and that this is the final time we'll have Miss Lofton nag on us about our grades. After today, the only bull I'll have to put up with is Bevo. I'm going to tell you a story. The story is about a little wave bobbing along in the ocean having a grand old time. He's enjoying the wind and the fresh air until he notices the other waves in front of him crashing against the shore. "My God, this is terrible," the wave says. "Look what's going to happen to me." Then comes along another wave. It sees the first wave looking grim, and it says to him, "Why do you look so sad?" The first wave says, "You don't understand. We're all going to crash. All of us waves are going to be nothing. Isn't it terrible?" The second wave says, "No, you don't understand. You're not a wave. You're a part of the ocean." All of us, we're a part of something. Band, sports, theater, drill team, whatever it may be, we belong somewhere. We also belong to Jacksonville High School's graduating class of 2018. This is it. The nearly 300 of us waiting for the sheet of paper that signifies 13 long years of hard work and endurance is what Jacksonville has to offer for their class of 2018. This is the last time we will be able to say, "I'm just trying to graduate," or be able to use the senioritis excuse on our teachers. The last time we'll be together as a class, and the last time we'll be students at Jacksonville High School. After today, we'll be JHS alumni. But soon, a lot of us will be class of 22 or heading into the military or straight into the workforce. No matter where life takes us, though, we will always have left a profound impact on our school and those we've met along the way here. Thank you, and hook 'em. I would now like to introduce Jacksonville High School Principal, Mrs. Karen Kabara.
It is an honor to present to you the Jacksonville High School class of 2018. Tonight is not only about celebrating what the graduates have accomplished, but also about celebrating their futures. I want to share a little information about this class. While at Jacksonville High School, they have earned over 170 industry certifications that have prepared them for the workforce, over 2,000 college hours that have prepared them for future education, and they have earned over $2.8 million in scholarships. These graduates are prepared for the pathways they have chosen. Several young men and women have enlisted in the armed forces. Please stand and be recognized at this time. We are very proud of your courage and commitment to protect our country and us. Thank you for your service. Now we have a group who has earned certifications and are heading into the workforce or will be attending a technical school in the fall. Please stand at this time. The majority of this class will be pursuing associate's degrees from junior colleges. Please rise. And wrapping up the class, we have a group who will be attending four-year universities. Please stand with your classmates. We are so proud of you. You may be seated. Mr. Travis, at this time I certify that all the students receiving diplomas tonight have met all graduation requirements that have been set forth by the Jacksonville Independent School District and the Texas Education Agency. Graduates of the class of 2018, prepare to receive your diplomas.
Will the Jacksonville High School graduating class of 2018 please come forward? Kayla Mallory Jenkins. Danielle Sim Marquez. Juliana Elizabeth Travis. Riley Elizabeth Rodriguez. Donovan Rebecca Trent. Micah Beal. Jacqueline Posada. Abby Cherie Clevenger. Bailey Nicole Holman. Mackenzie Lynn Mack. Mia Tatum. Lizette Hernandez. Hannah Margaret Roper. Maria Guadalupe Trujillo. Jordan Lynn Mesa. Maggie Elizabeth Lucky. Galilea Galvan. India Deja Teniel. Peyton Grant Brown. Mason Kyle Hendricks. Zoe Tyne Postert. Madeline Grace Murphy. Joshua Hunter McDowell. Breezy Joe Robinson. Sabrina Cheyenne Russell. Mackenzie Nicole Woodruff. Ashanti Breon Adams. Audrey Ann Aguilar. Carrie Ann Allen. Faith Ann Ariano. Oscar Ariano. Bianca Alexis Aragine. Penelope Baker. Samadrian Baker. Tadrian Shantez Baker. Gerardo Miguel Balderas. Shelby Morgan Band. Julie Ann Bateman. Brianna Gail Baxter. Marissa Abigail Bonner. Seth Andrew Lee Bonner. Deshandra Boykin. Sonora Bradley. Bryce James Buchanan. Ashley Mae Buckingham. Samantha Josephine Burgess. Terrell J. Sean Bush. Estrella Cabrera. Sergio Ponce. Edgar Osvaldo Cavillo Jr. Paulina Alejandra Camacho. Itzel Stephanie Camarillo. Dariana Quintero Cervantes. Cody Lane Chamberlain. Tristan Lynn Chansey. Will Denman Chansey. Cade Logan Chandler. Furman Chaparro. Fernando Charco. Alexis Chavez. Kaylin Christine Colts. Maria Stephanie Colorado. John Carlos Constancio. Andrika LaShawn Cook. Destiny Brianne Crawford. Nathaniel Lloyd Crawford. Casey Lynn Cummins. Cindy Lee Dement. Austin Scott Dickey. Trinity Diane Dudley. Ashley Jasmine Escalera. Joshua Lee Ferguson. Colton Reese Flood. Luis Angel Flores. Alvinci Hayden Francis. Cody Shota Frazier. Quantavius Bijan Fuller. Cecilia Magdalena Gallegos. Christopher Lee Galvan. Alvaro Garcia. Brenda Jacqueline Garcia. Isabel Garcia. Silencio Garcia Jr. Cameron Dylan Garrett. Elizabeth Gaytan. Caitlin Renee Gilstrap. Manuel Jesus Garan Jr. Michaela Clotilde Glenn. Juan Nicholas Gomez. Brian Gonzalez. Melissa Jacqueline Gomez. Gabrielle Walker Graham. Ian Guarneros. Winter Brianne Hammonds. Shantia Deshay Harvest. Clint Allen Hawkins. Denora Jacqueline Hernandez. Leandra Crystal Hernandez. Ayana Marie Hoyt. Bobby Ray Jackson III. Valencia Ronay Jackson. Raven Danielle Jasper. Quantre Delaney Jefferson. Jose Manuel Jimenez. Ashton Cortez Johnson. Casey Drew Johnson. Dekezia Valoris Johnson. Zachariah Johnson. Zachariah Johnson, I'm sorry. Jamonia Asmera Johnson. Kendall Noel Johnson. Lexi Rochelle Johnson. Carolyn Ann Jones. Passionate Shambriana Lane. Rashadrick Dion Lane. Madison Rain Langham. Thomas James Langston. Carla Laura. Bailey Ann Lavender. Micah Ledesma. Desiree Maria Lewis. Cynthia Dale Long. Alonzo Lopez. Angel Luna. Alyssa Hope Luther. Brenda Mancera. Brenda Elizabeth Morris. Armando Martinez Jr. Damar Martinez Orozco. Darianne Leanne Martinez. Jesus Eric Martinez. Vanessa Martinez. Samatrian Dwayne Matlock. Isaiah Javon Mayfield. Brittany Nicole McEwen. Montana Ray McDaniel. Haley Brooke McGarity. Brianna Michelle McElroy. Gracie Elizabeth McNeil. Michaela Ann Medley. Jaylene Samira Mena. Jonathan Mendez. Emilio Eric Mesa. Caitlin Elizabeth Miller. Dallas Craig Mobley. Esther Janie Montez. Trinity Lacole Montgomery. Bailey Elizabeth Moore. Joshua Lance Moore. Brenda Yelmir Morales. Jose Manuel Morea. Matthew Lynn Nabby. Dakota Raquel Nelson. Cecilia Padron. Tynesia Marie Pinson. Clemente Perez. Gilbert Francisco Perez. Maria Perez. Rosa Perez. Valeria Sarai Perez. J.C. Brooke Pollard. Aurelie Daniela Ponce. Dylan Michael Potarf. Sergio Wihata Jr. Evelyn Isabel Quinones. Gisela Isabel Ramirez. Jessica Lisbeth Ramirez. Ramiro Ramirez. Lizette Rangel. Rolando Rangel. Kenzie Leah Roslinson. JC Ellen Ray. Katrin Jashawn Reed. Joanna Bethany Reno. Bryson Corday Richards. Sierra Monique Richardson. Brady Lane Robinson. Avery Morgan Rock. Elizabeth Aaron Rock. Oceana Unique Rockmore. Elizabeth Rodriguez. Brennan James Rogers. Ruben Omar Romano. Giovanni Romero. Paola Rincon Rosas. Heriberto Saavedra. Andres Salas. Berenice Yamalis Salazar. Luis Angel Salazar. Abimael Yaxkin Sanchez. Isabella Eileen Sanchez. Xerxes Lee Sanders III. Erica Cardenas Sandoval. JC Catherine Sanford. Micah Wayne Scruggs. Ivan Ernesto Servine. Karen Marie Servine. Luigi Servine. Dontrell W. Session Jr. Christian Michelle Sessions. Jacob David Sessions. Jacob Sean Sexton. Jared Shane Sexton. Mackenzie Lynn Sexton. Slade Andrew Shoemaker. Anais Keon Silman. Abraham Silva. Harley Rain Simpson. Michaela Jolene Slater. Ty LaJames Slider. Cameron O'Neill Sloan. Sterrick Lee Smith. Caitlin Bianca Salachi. Diana Patricia Solis. Jorge Alberto Solis. Paola Soto. Heidi Bethlyn Spear. Fantasia Marie Stuck. Elizabeth Tavera. Ricky Lynn Taylor. Austin Schuyler Thornton. Gilberto Torres. Cooper Earl Trantham. Mary Ann Ellie Trevino. Christian Evodio Trujillo. Andrew Hayes Tudor. Sierra Hope Valentine. Taylor Shane Valentine. Anna Valerio. Dominique Priscilla Vasquez. Cecily Vinces. Anthony Takata Verhage. Aziel Villagomez. Tylon Rayshawn Wallace. Keandre Denon Watkins. Tatiana Nichelle Whitaker. Shaquana White. Emily Lynn White. Jonathan Dwayne Whiteley. Kenyatta Lena Williams, Lene Williams Brooks. Landon Warren Williams. Lendoria LeBridget Williams. Randall Luke Williams. Austin James Dwight Wilson. Kershana Danae Woods. Preston John Yarborough. Brian Yebra. Janet Alilyn Zamora. Brian Ivan Zavala. Congratulations. You can now move your tassels from right to left. Please stand and prepare to sing the school song.